Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we have very important thing. We will build some very important details on our mast, like cross tree. And before we will start doing something, cutting something, I want to show you drawings, because as I said before, 7 times to measure, 1 to cut. And I will show you what is the difference between instruction in the kit and how it was exactly done on the real boat. So let me switch to, my camera decided to sleep. Okay, it is working good. This one. So this is what we have in our kit, and I will point exactly immediately what is wrong with it. Okay, it's too bright. So as you can see, the difference is actually that this bar positioned on top of our cross tree. So, and this is wrong. First of all, it should be a little wider in each end, and it should be put, like installed in notch in this one and here. So it should be flush, and it is only half of an inch only thick, I believe. Let me show you the original drawing, and I will tell you exactly how thick it was. And this is the original drawings. Let me move to a proper position. Ta-da! I'm sorry, so it is at an angle. This is, I have space in between model and everything else. So you see this notch, and this is this cross brace, which is like tightened together, and you see how wide it is. That the actually hole for the shroud drilled through it, not next to it. And it is only, it's not visible here, only 1/2 of an inch thick, and it is, so it is flush. It's also shown here. This is only exactly the thickness of this brace, cross tree brace. So it should be flush. So entire cross tree, trestle tree together, it should be just in one level. It shouldn't be something, some parts shouldn't be sticking out of it. This is how it should be, you see, right here. So this is the thin piece. This is our cross tree brace. So this is what we will do with our parts from the kit. Visually we will make it right. So I will cut such notches, and where it was else, and this is on this cross tree it's brace, I believe. Also this is what we will do. And another thing what I want to do before I will finish sanding and shaping our topmast, I was sitting and debating why it is so thin. Here it is only 1.9 millimeters because it was laser cut, and it laser cuts at an angle, so it burned wood also partially, so it's too thin. And we have to make sheave also at the very top, and you see how the wood is. It's too soft, too easy to bend, it's not good. So I will glue a few strips of veneer on each side, and I will shape it to a proper dimensions, because here on the very top it should be 2.1 millimeters in diameter. Here it should be 3.4, and our sheave here should be 4.5 millimeters. So here where I will glue the additional pieces, it is 4.5, but original where it is laser cut, it is only 4 millimeters, I believe. So we need to make it also, yeah, it is only 4 millimeters. So I will glue also on each side one piece of veneer, and then I will shape it to a proper dimensions. Because such thin soft wood, after shaping into rounded dough, it will be even more elastic, and it will play when we will start rigging her. Just, you know, if you are not covering your model with display case and not protecting it from humidity, especially if you are using cotton ropes, they can shrink, and then your spars and everything can just get bent, or they can, like, all entire rigging can just loose and just hang. So this is not beautiful also. That's why I installed cotton ropes on my first model and said after that, like, never again. That's why I'm using polyester ropes. I have a comment in Ukrainian that Dmitry, thank you. Дякую, Дмитро, що дивитесь мене. He says just hello from Ukraine, and that he is watching my videos. So thank you very much for watching, Dmitro. So let's glue it, and we will dry it till tomorrow, so we will finish this part tomorrow, and today we will work on our cross trees. I will find my scalpel. I can cut these pieces so they won't be, the entire sheet of wood won't be in my way, so I can work in more compact space. And these pieces. I believe we can glue it and it should dry today, so we can work on, we still have to install 3 tackles on our guns. Gun carriages actually, so for our cannons. So this is what we will do. Oh, yeah, everything what I need. So let's glue a few pieces to shape it to a proper dimensions. And before I will glue something, I will clean the traces from laser cutting. It should be flat. And actually, just to create a proper strong seam of gluing, better to remove this laser cut burned edges. And I like to elevate it, then it is easier to use file. Small pieces, forgot to cut 2 small short pieces for this part. And now I will look for some glue for my old cup. Why I can't open chat on my phone? Oh, come on. Is this clogged? Of course it is. Oh, by the way, who live around here, Mystic and Mystic Seaport Museum? They have wooden boat show, and yesterday I visited it. They have quite a show this year. I like it, but I just visited them too early. They were still installing masts, etc. So I'm hoping that after the live stream I can go find a parking spot somewhere and to see one more time everything, because I have seen how they were installing masts, and that was quite interesting. When you are transporting your small wooden boat which you build on the trailer and you want to drop it somewhere where you want to sail her, and you have to install the mast. So it was interesting to watch them installing masts, spars, yards. That was interesting. Very knowledgeable. So I enjoyed it, but I want to see them in all their glory, let's say, with sails on. So we want to go one more time today after the live stream. And I need a needle. At least one. I found one. Maybe a few clamps. Actually, I have a few small clamps too. They can help. So I'm increasing thickness only that laser cut side. This is where it is narrower or thinner than it should be. Even that half of millimeter in such scale does matter, especially with such soft wood. Even just to make construction of our mast stronger, it's worth to make it, to do it. Or maybe this one will do better job of holding it, preferably without sliding it. Like this. Yay, it's holding good. And another two pieces. Let me try the length, proper one, good. And here, good. This is cut off, I believe. So let's go here. And the other side. Good job. Okay, this is veneer, so I will grab a few more clamps. Clamp from the other side too. Because as you can see, it's creating waves, which I don't like. And a few more clamps. So practically entire length of this piece clamped. Good. Oh, and clamp also got some glue to be glued somewhere. Just clean it. So it will dry till tomorrow, and tomorrow we will finish shaping our topmast. But it definitely should be completely dried. So 24 hours. This is also very like frequently asked question, how long you should clamp such part. Such flat one you can clamp for 2-3 hours. Actually the manufacturer claims 40 seconds or 40 minutes, not seconds, and you can continue working with pieces, but I prefer to clamp it longer. It is a model, so I prefer to keep it definitely to be glued properly. Where is my piece of wood? I just will elevate each piece so I can clean all the traces. Some of them actually I can almost all of them clean on the my favorite manual disc sander. So let's do this. So I want to get clean wood, so all these burned edges I will just sand. I want to make it in, yeah, visible. Good. I want to grab something, stick of wood. I have seen it somewhere here in the morning because it's more convenient to hold it. Such thin parts and details, even with nails I can't hold it. Oh, almost ready. Good. Just small touch. It's clean almost. Clean. Now this side. Yay! Inside it won't be visible. This part. One is ready. All ready. My disc sander is trying to run away somewhere. Almost ready. Yep. Need to clean this part at an angle. Good. 2 more. Almost. Almost. Good. The last straight one, and then we have a rounded one. Start with flat side. Yeah, that's why it's better not to blow, because the entire part can fly away somewhere. This will be the most complicated rounded one, which I don't want to break also. this ends. Now the most interesting, to send it inside with a file. Oh, thank you. And just more working and fixing all the mistakes which I am making. And this is the more you are practicing, the better skills you are getting. As I said before, I was taught by the best trainers in Ukraine, and they won't allow me to make any slightest mistake, or they won't allow me to go to the competitions. So this is just what build my skills, how I achieved them. So, and all group builds, when you have to make lots of live boats, or boats in my case. And when you're building boat for the model, it's essentially a model for a model. And just boats are so small and tiny. This is the thinnest type of, the more precise type of work. So I was getting them constantly to build boats. So to build ships, now it's much easier after all that boats. It's laugh through tears, but it's true. This is what is waiting for me for the frigate Boreas, which I'm restoring. And I have to build 3 boats for that ship. So I want to build them 3 simultaneously, like 3 molds simultaneously, planking simultaneously. So usually it takes me 1 month to build a boat for the ship. So I want to make in 1 month 3, just like to work it simultaneously 3. When you have you are repeating the same movements, same you are creating same patterns, and you are just like from one mold to another moves, and theoretically should be faster, but we'll see. We'll check my theory, because usually this is what it takes me, 1 month per boat. If you will watch my video for the French cutterless surf, there is a boat. It took me months to make it. A little more of sanding, and this part is ready to, or almost ready, but I believe it's much thicker than 1/2 of an inch in scale. Let me check. 1/2 of an inch, it's 12 millimeters or something. In 1:24, oh, it's very thin, very thin, should be. I need something like sandpaper. .6 and 1/2 of an inch, I believe, or yeah, 1/2 of an inch. It's 12 millimeters, I believe. Let me check. I just want to convert it into our scale. 1:24, 1/2 of an inch, 12.7, and in 1:24, this is, come on, 12.7. This is 1/2 of a millimeter. Yike! Entire millimeter thicker than it should be. So we can sand it to make it to the proper scale. But let's check also the thickness of CROSSTREES. 2.8. And here it should be somewhere the dimension. Two 2 inches. This is 50.8. And 1/4 of an inch, 6 millimeters, 6 millimeters, 35.35. So it's 2.4, and I think it's proper one. 2.7. Even thicker than it should be. So some parts thicker, some parts are thinner, but this is what manufacturer can provide us with. The manufacturer also limited to some thickness of the materials or some limits of the tools. So I'm good with that. Better thicker we can sand than thinner when we have to glue something to build the thickness. So I'm searching something like pencil. I want to put together the entire construction, plus minus. I think I'm missing part. In the middle we have a piece chalk. So do we have this chalk in the kit? Oh, this is just a strip of wood, 1/8 per 1/16. So 1/8, I need to convert it into millimeters. 3.1, 1.5. Need to find it. Like this one. 3, 1.5. Just a tiny piece. I will cut it bigger and then I will trim it to a proper one. And I will keep open drawing. Of course it shouldn't be through entire CROSSTREES, but it is what it is. It is what we provided by manufacturer, so let's work with what we have. Come on. Yes, one is there. Second one. Good. So let's make this one proper dimension. And even if it is a little bigger, we can sand it. Let's make slicer. Just drop something from it. And because blade is very sharp here, I prefer to brush remains of something I was cutting before with brush. My phone. Just want to see the chat. And of course my chat is not working right now. At least it is working on the screen. It is good, not always working there. Okay, we'll send the rest, and we need to cut a few notches to install our brace properly. Let me check. Yeah, so this should be also at an angle. So theoretically we will reach proper position, or visually it will be like it should be. So it will be at an angle. Now let's shape it. So now I will disassemble it, of course. Is it sharp? I hope so. I'm not cutting precisely what I marked with a pencil, because pencil is marking a little farther from the part itself, so I'm doing something like this, and this blade is not sharp. And this is about basswood. If you are working with this wood, you have to use very sharp, brand new blades, or you just will smash the wood itself. If you really want to cut its fibers, you have to have very sharp blades. Yep, now it's good. Where is my piece of wood? So I can elevate it and sand. Okay, let's keep it like this at this point, and then I will shape them together. Just actually perfect match, just need to make it deeper. Fantastic. I did a good job with this. Okay, I just need to make it deeper. Oh, just disassembled everything. This part is very thin, so I have to be very careful. Good. Something like half a millimeter already. We'll see in a moment. Actually, it's very difficult to measure. The part itself is at an angle, so here I can't measure it even. So I'm just eyeballing it, but should be half a millimeter. Some very different foil, which I like more. Like this. Second half, or second side actually, not half. Oh, good job. Blown everything what I cut. Oh, actually here it should be sanded more. And here should be cut deeper. And these two. So we can work with one by one. It's easier. Just mumbling under my nose, and I still don't have chat on my phone. Not good. this is half of the millimeter for sure. And I just want to keep it left and right, so I won't mix them, so I will put this one back. I'll grab this one. Actually, I won't mix them because they are left and right at an angle. Cut, so it's recognizable. Oh, don't jump. Let's try it. Now I'm also curious if, oh, left, right, if this can fit our proper top of the mast, because I increased the thickness to a proper one. So just pure curiosity also if this can fit. Have bad feelings about that, so let me move it probably a little wider to cut and just fill it with pieces, just to move this chalk, because I have this not good feelings, let's say. Tight, but yeah, it is going all the way down. Maybe I don't have to do anything, just tight as it should be. This is the problem of laser cut parts. I like that kits which are claiming like 100% all parts laser cut. Sometimes they are so loose that, because exactly when laser cuts part, it's not 90 degrees and it is at slight angle, barely visible, and sometimes manufacturers are in such hurry to make it, they're not taking into account the thickness of laser which is cutting them, and that like 0.3 millimeters. And if it is 100% laser cut kit, that 0.3 millimeters can cause huge troubles to assemble it. So when I can hear something like 100% laser cut parts, I don't like it. I know that I have to rebuild 90% of the kit to put it together beautifully, not with such huge gaps. So I prefer to work with strips and sticks and dolls. I think this is just perfect match. I need to round this corner a little. And it is perfect match. Let me try one more time. Topmast. Tight, but just perfect. Just how it should be. Tight without gaps. So if you have to increase your thickness of the top of the mast, because what you have in the kit, it will loosen. It is very loosen and it will be just flapping in all directions. So that was my worry, what to do with this cross tree. And actually it's just perfect now. Just how it should be. Let's glue this one. But before I will glue it, I will clean the pencil marks. And we'll polish a little with sandpaper. Oh, what is this? Scotch-Brite. So I'm still debating if I want to make the top of the mast black or should I leave it just wooden? Just debating, because the original boat wasn't painted like at all. That few drops of red paint, it was just somebody spilling paint somewhere around, I believe, Wales or in that area somewhere, but she wasn't painted, it just somebody spilled paint. But before I will make this decision, I still have some time. This is this one, like this. This piece, this chalk. Scotch-Brite just polishes surface to a perfect one for applying finishes. In my case, shellac. Because even shellac, which is alcohol-based and dries almost instantly, it can erase that fluff fibers of the wood, just curls into such, looks like dirt. So that's why I prefer to polish everything before gluing together, because it's easier to do now than later. This part will be heavily sanded also after drying, because I will make it thinner, proper one. Let's glue it. I think I need a few more drops of fresh glue here. Let's glue it. I think I'm falling off the screen badly. I just want it to be perfect. Where's my favorite tool? Where is my favorite tool? I used it already today. Aha, here. Favorite tool to clean all the drops. Because it's much easier to do now than when they dry. Good. And where is the chalk? And for drying, actually, this part I will put on the top of the mast, so it will dry in proper position and tight. Some more drops. Left, right. Oh, this is a lot of glue. More and more getting out when I'm pressing it, so after clamping I can get a few more drops. And the most interesting part. And the rest we will send tomorrow after this dries properly. I will use something like such clamps. To keep it clamped. And something here. Need more of these. Maybe one different kind. This is how it should dry. But as I said, I want to put it on the top of my mast. If I remember which was aft, fore and aft. Okay, let's make decision. Maybe I will add one more clamp. Something like here. And now I will push carefully, just don't have to the end of the top mast, like this, or almost to the end. So even if it is somewhere too tight, then it will dry on the top of the mast, so it will be a proper shape. Because it is the cross tree, it is a little loose. So now it is just perfectly positioned on the top of the mast. Just another drop of glue to clean. Anything else? Oh, I know where I have to put one more clamp. Okay, one will be here. Do you have more? I need one more, just one tiny more. Small clamp. Can't put both here. Clamp. Or actually I can. It is clamp on both. Yay! So this is how it will be drying till tomorrow, like this. And we have time to make at least one tackle for the gun carriages today. So let me move my model in the middle of the screen and let's make one of the 3 tackles which we still have to make, or I have to make. So yay, finally I found window for this. Let me just clean a little the dust. But I still don't have my live chat. It's not good. Come on, you should already appear somewhere. We will try to reopen it. I'm getting ads. Oh, I got my live chat. Good. Hooks. Oh, I have to put this 12-pounder back. I don't remember. I was unhooking it because of the mast partners. So let me hook it back also. Just need to figure it out. Direction. Like this, right. We'll remove all the lines from under the gun carriage so I can put it on its tracks. Yay. It is on its proper place. Now let's hook it back. I need to tighten it. So it will hold it in place. And we have, let's complete at least one of the gun carriages which we have here. This is the one. We have one gun tackle. I need to make second one on this side. I believe I was working or creating too much dust. They need some brush. And you know, I already repeated a few times, but I will repeat one more time who just joined and never heard this. If you need to clean your model, especially when you are already installing such parts, in my case it's huge, 24 scale, everything really glued well, but if it is something smaller especially, don't use vacuum cleaner, better to use that can compress air, or if you have air compressor and air brush, you can just airbrush it just with air and just blow all the dust. Don't vacuum clean your model. Okay, I think I have somewhere blocks. 1, 2, yes. It was too early to put model in front of the camera. I have to make tackle itself. So I will use my favorite tool. Weiss. And because I will use also to put sheaves on there, on the hooks, I need also a drill bit, and before even that I have to prepare my hooks, and I have to widen the holes. Actually I will try, or it won't work, it's only one connection. You know, when sometimes laser cut or photo etched parts and you have to drill a bigger hole, when they are connected on both sides, it's possible, but in our case these are only on one side, so I have to cut them and work one by one. So these are 5 millimeters, I believe. I will need 2 and I need to drill holes, widen them, so I can install sheave and rope. Where is my drill? Drill, come on. I have seen it in the morning in my box with tools. Yes, it is here, properly hiding. Don't remember actually what drill bit I was using. It's 0.8, maybe it's too big. Let's start with something smaller. Oh, I remember now, I bought specifically for this 1.2 millimeters even, so no, it's not big. I can use this one. So I remember now, I have this one. This is what I was using. And that one is 1.2 or 1.4. What is this? 1.2 should be. Yes, 1.2. Finally, remembering. That's somewhere here. So let's start with something smaller. Oh, good job. Already drilled through. This one. Need to clean this one first. There is stuck something there. Oh, this hole is even bigger. I just can put it on my drill. This one, or not. Slight drilling. Very slight one. Then let's switch drill bit to this one. I theoretically can bring closer my camera. If I will move forward and you will put it down, you will see better. I think this is much better. Oh, I have drill bit. Don't know from where it. I know where it is coming from. So let's work with bigger drill bit. Oh, I haven't tightened properly drill bit. It just. Come on, get out. Or this is maybe wrong collet. Let me try one more time to tighten it. Good. Just such small details, very difficult to hold. Or maybe like this. Just into my fingers. Almost. Through it. Yep. Sorry that I can't show you. It's very small detail and very difficult to hold with tweezers. So I'm just holding into my fingers. This is the best way to do it. Let me drill it out. Oh. So I have already much bigger hole. And I still will use my needle files for even making them bigger. Oh, I can hold it. Yay! So I can show you. Or almost can. Just don't slip in wrong direction. Okay, let's try to drill from the other side. too difficult to hold, as I said. But it is alright with fingers. Now my needle files. I need a rounded one. This is the one, very thin tip. So this is what I will do. I will make it, oh, good job. Will widen it even more. Again, I will hold it into my fingers. You will be installing the pin for the sheave. Actually, I'm debating if I want to make entire sheave or just fake it. I faked it on the lower one, but it is big scale enough to make real sheaves. But on the other side, it won't be visible. But I just can install pin. And I actually will be installing all the bolts a little later on the mast cap. So this is when we will install the rest of the metal parts too. Is it wide enough? Or maybe a little wider? Ooh! I blow it from my fingers somewhere. I heard it. Come on. I found it. Good thing I have white table. On white table you can see such small, tiny, dark black parts. This is why I wanted also to make white floor here, but when I was searching for vinyl for the floor, I found only light gray. I just broken it. Oh, I need to make another one. This is what I've done. Properly shaped hook goes into a trash can, so let me shape this one. It was just not fair. Because I'll also have to bend it and to shape it, to keep it at 90 degrees. I'm using cyanoacrylate also. So, to the moment when it will disintegrate, it no longer will be holding anything, but that won't be important. In 15 years, it will be sitting in that position forever. I believe this one is wide enough, but let me cut another hook from here and repeat the exercises. This one is passed through like hot knife through butter. This is the one which will be more complicated. Are you drilling or not? Yes, I just drilled through. And now file. Yeah, you can see the difference. This is after file. It's quite wide, and it's still too narrow hole after drilling. So 1.2 millimeters, it is small. It's like more 1.4, 1.5. good enough. Maybe just a little more. Don't jump like that. Wide enough? A little more. I believe this is good enough. So now I will use cyanoacrylate, thick cyanoacrylate. Where is the cap for the glue? I used it today somewhere. And I need to clean my needle. And I need to shape it at 90 degrees. The eye of the hook should be twisted 90 degrees to the hook itself. So this is what I will do, preferably without gluing my fingers into cyanoacrylate. And just twist 90 degrees. But because it's plastic, elastic one, which can try to unbend itself, I will fix it in this position with cyanoacrylate. It's quite thick one, not what I meant. And same for the second one. And twist 90 degrees. I'm just holding it longer, so with the hope that it will stay in this position. You should stay in this position, please. We will force you with glue. So let me hold it a little longer. Have somewhere cyanoacrylate accelerator. Just don't have third hand to use it, so I just will hold it. Preferably without gluing. Yeah, good. I believe it's still raw. Just a little of accelerator, cyanoacrylate accelerator, Bob Smith Industry. I like this one. Smells good. Now we can start installing the timbals, the most complicated part of this task. Oh, but let me dry also these, and probably will sand a little of that glue because I got somewhere too thick drop. Don't like it. I so badly wanted these hooks because they are clicking on the eye bolts and they are not falling out of it because they are like, you see how close they are. So it's the distance between the end of the hook and actually hook itself much smaller than the diameter of our wire which we use. So it's elastic when you are clicking, it opens and then clicks on the eye bolt and it is not falling out. This is what I like. about it. You can force and unhook it, but on its own it stays there. This is really very good. But I want to shape it a little with needle file. Not this one. Maybe this one. You just can see this drop of glue, which I don't like. Where is this center of the screen? Turn around. Don't know if you can see this glue. I can. And I don't want to see it here too much. Maybe just in my fingers it is much faster. It was too big drop. Okay, I will grab my favorite tool to be closer to the screen also. And you maybe can see much better what I'm doing with the hooks. Because which side I believe this is, of course, which is the farthest from me, where I don't see everything properly, but I can see everything on the screen. And now I can clean this glue. Actually, I want to do something else also before even. Where is it? Where is it? Just want to clean traces from drilling hole. Maybe not tweezers, maybe if I will use this tool, it's easier to hold. On this side, because it's just more convenient for me to work. Like this, just to make it clean. And here. Where is it? Where you fell? Aha, it jumped even towards me. Oh, come on. Oh, and I just broken it. Oh, one more time to make another hook. So how many hooks I will break today? And I haven't started with thimbles yet. Actually, the best tweezers here are my nails. Like this. So, okay, lesson learned. Just to clean traces. And will brush it so it is beautiful. Yes, it is beautiful. But now I need to make another hook. Oh, good job, and I fell off the screen and you are not telling me. So this is what I was doing. Let me show you one more time with another hook. This is the problem with macro lens. 2-3 millimeters forward aft and you are falling off the screen. So I will try to drill quickly through this eye of the hook. With one drill, another drill. I'm repeating the same, I just want to make it faster so I'm not moving anything. But I can show you here. What I'm doing, drilling through the hook. Am I drilling? Or it's just... Come on. Are you drilling or not? Oh, and I just dropped it. Looks on the screen it looks like I'm drilling my finger, but I'm drilling the hook. Okay, let's try from the other side. On a piece of wood, because it's not drilling. I think it's doing it now. Okay, let's try from this side. Ah! Come on. Of course, when I want to make it faster, to show you everything, it is not working properly. So everything is jumping and running away from me. Actually, I don't like miniature scales. My favorite is 1:48, and maximum what I built, the smallest one, it was 1:72. And I didn't like that one. And I'm building right now Mayflower in 1:72, but really it's something, my limit. I just don't like smaller scales. So miniature is not my thing. Not that I can't, I just don't like it. Yeah, I drilled through it. So one more time, needle file. And that's why I also recommend, for those of you who want to try your hand in ship modeling, don't choose small scales. Choose something like 1:24, plus minus 1:36 or 1:12, because you just have to try your hand to learn how to work with wood. And in smaller scales, the parts are much smaller. You have to bend wood strips and planking into much smaller radiuses, much smaller curves. And even if the plank is thinner, so you think like, oh, it's thinner and easier to bend. Nope. You have to bend to much smaller radiuses. And the wood which usually provided in the kit is not very good quality. Like, for example, basswood, it is more difficult to bend even thinner strip into smaller radius and much wider strip into huge curve, because this wood cracks. It is not elastic at all. If it was beech or walnut, yes, but basswood, no. It's very difficult to work with basswood in this case. Oh, I think I even made wider rings than I was intended to. But I will clean the traces from the drilling right now. It's easier while the hook is still flat. And then I will bend it. Definitely easier because I can hold it on my finger. And on the other side. Can't see actually what I'm doing. I can see much better on the screen than in front of my nose. Just on the screen it is much bigger in size. And I can see what I achieved or what I have broken. Or just put it closer to my nose. And now let's bend it. One more time, 90 degrees. A drop of glue with the hope that it will hold it in this position. Accelerator. Oh, maybe I have to dry it also. Where is the paper towel? I have some traces of glue which I will clean now. And the hook itself. Don't want to have this thingy here. Just licked on the hook. It's not beautiful, so I need to clean it. So beautiful hook number 2. Ah, come on. Just want to put you on the vise. And I believe I have here this accelerator drop. So now will be the most interesting. Need to install timbals. And I need to find timbals. Now, do you remember what size of timbals I was using? Definitely not 3.5, not 3. These are too small. 175, 2, or 225. More like 225. What was here? Yes, definitely it's 225 millimeters in diameter. So let's try. I have broken 2 hooks. Let's see how many timbals I will break. I have somewhere thinner blade. So let's crack it. This is just security. Just don't want it to jump somewhere, but I need to crack it. Like this. And now I need to remember how I was installing it. It was specific angle. Where is my second tweezers? Favorite ones. Not straight, bent. Where is it? Crack. Crank. It's not visible, but it should be somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, just perfect position. Found it. I hope I'm not closing anything with my head, but I will make it brighter because I'm creating shadow. Come on, I can do this. Almost there. Almost. And yes. One thimble is on the hook. Literally. Let's repeat this. Another thimble. Let's crack it. Crack it somewhere here, yes. Come on. Move a little in the middle, please. Oh, it managed to stuck like this. Yes, it's in. Oh, where is that hook? So I have two hooks with thimbles, but I believe I don't have enough time today to finish it, but I will rig blocks so they won't run away from me. I don't remember the diameter of the tackles itself, but we'll see in a moment. I just need to install drill bit so I can my crazy notes. I have somewhere in my crazy notes diameters for the tackles. Eye bolts. Bolts also. 9-pounder bury chain tackles. 0.66 millimeters in diameter. Give me a second. I have 0.65 actually, because this is the diameter, because this is what I can make on my rope walk. So let me put this back here. I need to cut a piece of rope. First I will rig two double sheave block, and then we'll deal with the rest. So I will need also thin cyanoacrylate, because this is what will fix ends of my polyester ropes quickly. Where is my new favorite cyanoacrylate? Discovered this one, pinkish extreme power. Don't know who is the manufacturer, nothing else written on it. I'm trying to show you in front of the screen. It is this good smell. It is not eating your eyes. I like to work with this one. So now I have two favorites, Bob Smith Industry and this one. I bought this one just pure accident. It was the only available and I needed something quickly to glue. So I tried it and I was quite happy with the result. Just I have allergy on cyanoacrylate and I have to work with it. So I discovered this one. And let me show you why I need it. Just to cut polyester rope, you have to soak it with cyanoacrylate or it will unwind itself quickly. Scissors. Scissors. Yep, I have some. Yeah, it's such a thick one that I have to use actually cutters. This is another side of this medal. When you are using too thick ropes, too big diameters, it's very difficult to cut with scissors. Better with scalpel like this, for example. And this is what I will do now. Actually, I probably shouldn't unhook it. I probably still could use it on the tweezers. And everything fell in opposite directions, of course. But how to turn it around so you can see it? What I'm actually doing here. We'll keep glue somewhere here. Now this will be the most interesting. I have to install this rope into the eye of the hook. It is turning around. Almost there. Almost. Oops. This is what I was talking about. I just cut it too much that it's unwinding itself, but I will use another drop of cyanoacrylate. Just cut too close to the end of the rope. But this is why I'm using cyanoacrylate. With polyester ropes you can use lighter or cyanoacrylate. So let's move back to this drill bit. So maybe I need to buy fresh cyanoacrylate. That can be an issue. And you know that cyanoacrylate, if from the moment you open it, you have to buy fresh one every 3 months. You still can use it longer, but the curing process or term takes much longer. And this is what is happening right now. That one is more than 3 months old. So probably it is time to buy a new one, fresh one. And this is freshly made rope also, it's quite strong. It is trying to unwind itself badly. So just stay here for a moment, I don't have to... Okay, I have too long piece here. So I will put this hook back. And I need... Where is it? Thread. I'm using Gutermann thread Terra 184 seizings. This is color 722. Five, six. 6 is enough. 6 loops. So this is what I'm doing here right now. Trying to put seizings. And maybe on the way home today I will buy fresh cyanoacrylate, because it's just about time. All the tails which weren't cut properly, you can just burn it. And this is the best way also to seal the rope, polyester rope, just with lighter. And let's install our double sheave. To center it, I just can use scalpel, but it is already quite properly centered. Good. So now I will use tweezers for a different purpose. Oh, it's not holding. I need to cut these tails, and I want to seal them. The moment when the glue will disintegrate, it no longer will be important. The rope will stay in its position forever. But right now it is important, and because it is already good and much longer, okay, I will hold it with my fingers. It doesn't want to hold itself. Sharp scalpel, or with knife with sharp blade to cut the tails. And just to seal this end, so it will soak glue and will stay there forever. This is our double sheave block with sheave in hook, rigged, properly rigged one. Still can see a drop of glue, which I don't like, here on the hook. Better. Oh, it's much easier to hold hook when it is with block. You are holding actually block. And now it's possible to clean the glue which was glued on the hook. So this is it. And I don't know, if I can in 5 minutes to rig another block, it will be good. I just don't want to lose my thimble with hook or hook with thimble. So let me do this quickly. We'll position it towards you. And let me soak the end of the rope with glue. So it won't unwind that quickly. And I will cut it at an angle. And now I need to calculate the length. I do remember I was measuring something, but let me just eyeball it. 1, 2, and some tail. So plus minus, this is... How long is this? 20 inches. Yes, about 20 inches long. Or 57 centimeters. Again, I'm soaking the end of the rope with glue. Properly. I need to turn in such position where I have the biggest opening, or I can cut even sharper angle. So my rope will be even thinner at the beginning. It was the whole exercise to make space for the... good job. It is not holding. For the rope, come on. Oh, it's in a little. Maybe a little more. I can move it somehow. Or grab with something sharp. I can pull it in. Come on. I didn't install in previous one this rope. Same diameter. Yes, nails can do the job. This is the best tweezers I have. Yay! Where is my drill bit? Now I need to make season. Finally, it's building that. Six loops for the seizing, and let's make it. seizing stuck somewhere. Come on, need to widen it and then tighten it. Happens sometimes, but it is possible to fix. Drop of glue to fix tails. And we'll cut them. Tail on this side. And we'll burn ends of it because I created big tails. They are visible. So this is what I have to burn. It's visible. Yes, you see this small tiny tail? And now it disappeared. Same here. Same here. Disappeared. Now I need to install another block, another season for the block. Or need to make, not installing them, I'm making them. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Let's install the block. And to center it properly, I just will twist it and position it with tweezers. Just to center it. Another drop of acrylic to fix tails of the season. That was actually stupid of me to cut one of this, because I will do this. I haven't fixed on this side, but I still can do it with one tail. Just proper splicing, finally, remember the word. A little trimming, a little. And now the most complicated. Need to serve it manually without servant machine. Let me hold it on this one, if I can. Just want to pull hard and I don't want to break hook, so I will use very thin drill bit finally, so I can install it actually through the block. It will do the job. And let's serve it. Everything what is sticking from under it you can burn with a lighter. Don't move. And let's make a few knots. To hold it in place. One more. And let's melt it, all the fur, and I can stretch it, shape it. Like this. But we will install this tackle tomorrow, because as I said, I want to go to Mystic and to check how they set it up, all the boats and the entire exhibition, because yesterday morning when they just opened, they were still arriving, setting up their boats. So today will be much more visitors, I believe. But there should be more boats also. With this, I wish you a very nice rest of the day. I want to thank our sponsors, guys. You're making possible to run these live streams regularly, so I think a lot of people are very grateful for that, and me first in line. So thank you very much for your support, for supporting my channel. I'm really appreciating this, so thank you, guys. See you tomorrow at regular time, and I hope we will finish our masts, because we still have to shape our top mast and glue together everything. Or actually we already glued everything together, we just need to shape it. Only cross-tree should be glued on top of the mast. So with this, see you tomorrow, and I hope we will finish our mast tomorrow. Bye!